As I've alluded to in the past on this channel, to be successful in private equity as an investor, as an operator, as an investor operator, you have to have two hats. You have to have the understanding of finance. It might be a hat that you don't wear as much as the one that comes with it, an understanding of geopolitics and macroeconomics. Building a three-statement model in 60 minutes or less is not a skill that I care about. It's really not a model that I would care about explaining to me in 60 minutes or less the geopolitical factors and macro tailwinds of a particular deal that's in an ex-US territory. That might be really interesting in an interview or even to have a seat at the table. That's who I want to be sitting across from and have on my team. So we're going to dive into a deal that is truly relevant, has to do with supply chain resilience, has to do with contract manufacturing, has to do with injectables, has to do with China. Today, Blackstone, Brookfield, and Warburg are in a high-stakes battle to acquire Hyderabad-based Gland Pharma from Fosun Pharmaceutical. With a $3 billion price tag, might not seem like much, and it's certainly more than a buyout. It's a pivotal moment for global pharma manufacturing and supply chain resilience. Fosun, which acquired a 51% stake in 2017, is now looking for a full exit amid growing scrutiny over China-dependent supply chains. There's the China angle. This makes India and Gland Pharma in particular a critical asset in diversifying global pharma production. Gland Pharma is a leader in injectables manufacturing. This is a high-margin sector that carries with it strict regulatory barriers. Its facilities, FDA and EU approvals, and expertise in sterile production make Gland a highly valuable platform play. Additionally, kicking China out. This actually is a great thing. And Gland's move into biologics CDMO signals the future of pharma manufacturing, the shift away from generic small molecules to complex, high-value biologics that carry with it a tremendous burden for manufacturing. And if you have the right tools, the right team, you can be truly invaluable to biotech and pharma production, both production scale and clinical scale. Remember, you need clinical quantities to run clinical trials. You need production level quantities to sell into the market and keep up with demand. Each of these three PE firms certainly offers a unique perspective. Let's start with Blackstone. So they could most certainly transform Gland Pharma into a global CDMO leader. Brookfield, look, they might look at this as a long-term infrastructure play, hire some really great operators, and become really integral in the pharma supply chain. Warburg, on the other hand, like Blackstone, makes extend Gland's capacity and capabilities, and they would most likely do this through bolt-on acquisitions. India's pharma sector is evolving beyond generics into injectables and into biologics, the high-value drugs that have tremendous upside and transform people's lives for the better. The winner of this deal will control a key player in the industry's next phase. That's the manufacturing industry's next phase, which follows from marketing precedent for biologics. This winner will have opportunities, and I would qualify that with exciting opportunities to scale manufacturing, enhance output and efficiency, perhaps innovate on the tooling side, and drive growth in biologics. That's obvious. So the future of pharma manufacturing is shifting. I think that's the third or fourth time I've said it. The buyer of Gland Pharma won't just acquire a business with no strings attached to China, at least on paper. They'll gain a cornerstone in the next era of pharmaceutical production. Stay tuned. This is truly an exciting deal. I received the news just like everybody else. Got wind of this last week, and frankly, I'll be refreshing my news feed every day until there's an update.